Marjans. They get it from Laguna, but it has a lot of uses. I've known a ceramic engineer who says they use a lot of it in the industry, you know, in various ways, more than you'd realize.
Have you ever used paper clay?
Yeah, I've played with it. Everybody does that once or twice. I guess there's some people that really got into it. Now these I'll probably go back later and do something like this to some of these, because they aren't really perfect, you know, but I'll go back and, you know, after a little bit drier, just touch a few up. I'm always have the option of doing that. And then I'll use the bird. In the Orient, they'd probably put 3 of these on rather than 2. And they like to do it odd numbers, and it actually has, it usually works in a design that works better, I think, but I'm going to stick with 2.
It's better than 4, huh?
4's bad.
And I removed some of this excess, because if you don't, when you scrape it off this, like I'm doing now, if you have big gobs of it on top, it tends to lift it out of the mold more. And I can touch a little bit of it up right now. It's easier to do now than later. And just sort of make sure that it pushes any big bubbles out. You can feel it gurgling out there.
Hear it.
Yeah. And how are you doing?
Ooh, nice kill. Hard kill.
Sometimes I can pop these out without getting rid of the feelers. I'm going to try it on this one. Otherwise, other times I have to sort of tease them out a little bit. Okay, now I lost one.
Look at that. Ben.
Where did it go?
Ben.
Still there?
Yeah, I'll put it on separately in a second. I'll put it like aiming towards these maybe.
What clay are you using?
It's B-Mix, Cone 10,
Okay.
no sand.
Just straight beam it.
Yeah.
Really? He's that old, huh? Wow, little pieces, huh? Amazing. The hummingbirds are gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Did you carve your molds originally?
Yeah, I make the big parts out of plasticine clay,
Okay,
and then the fine detail I carve into the plaster,
okay.
like the thorns and the feelers on a bird and stuff.
You're just using like a #1 pottery to
Yeah.
cast them.
I've played with others. I tried hydrocal, you know, it's denser and harder and more permanent, but it doesn't absorb as much.
No, it doesn't. But it's supposed to be carvable.
Right, and I've done...
Dentists use it.
Yeah. And I found out in the Moravian Tile Works, where they make molds for,
Mm-hmm.
they do a combination of 50-50, 50-50
Hydrocal #1.
Yeah. I played with that a while, but I just gone back to #1 pottery plaster. It's a lot easier.
Good old universal.
Yeah. So anyway, think of a word, one word that would describe this scene. Just a nice word. A little short, pleasant word. Come on.
Desert?
Arizona.
Arizona?
Flight.
Let's do flight. That's a nice word. That's the first time I've ever used that one. I'll probably use it again though. F-L-I-G-H-T. So, F is did. We're doing this in Morse code. And this is going to be up.
Oh.
So I'm going to do it across the top here. So F is dit, da, dit.
You are doing Morse code.
Yeah, and L is dit.
Holy
da,
cow.
dit,
I thought you were joking.
Yeah, I did too.
I is dit, dit.
That's non-believers here.
G is dit.
Well, you're way ahead of me. I've given up that since the Navy.
H is
Yeah, Morse code.
dit.
For Boy Scouts, so I gave it up before you did.
Yeah, yeah.
And T is da.
Dog.
There's flight.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll go around and just rip the others. So were you in a radio man in the Navy?
Electronics technician.
Were you ET?
AT. Good old Vietnam.
I was actually a CT in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
Halldor, I need you.
Okay, just 1
Did you ever
second.
put your name in the code on the pot rim like that?
I don't leave any evidence.
You do stamp it. I saw you have a stamp.
Right,
somewhere.
I'll stamp them.
So you got some evidence.
Yeah, no, the stamp's easier.
You can't retract.
Yeah.
Oh, that is clever.
Yeah, it is. Is that just these, or you do that in all of them?
I've been doing some. I've been doing this for about a year with the Morse code.
Yeah.
I started rippling the edge and then got monotonous, so I thought I could just alter it a little bit. Then I got the idea, why not use Morse code? I used to take it 50 years ago. We only received it, we never sent it, you know, as a CT.
Yes.
So,
Cryptotech, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
I have that book.
Somebody else get in?
You know what, I went to one of his,